Vardulo, are you a real person? Vardulo, are you a real person? I'm just trying to get set up here. I wouldn't say I'm starting over because I never started in the first place, actually. I'm just making sure I am up on Twitch, up on YouTube. Fix my posture if someone's actually watching. Alrighty, let me just send the link to the stream out. And then we will kick things off. La di da di da, la di da di da. La di da di da, da di da da da. Would you like me to sing you a little song? Alright. Boom, YouTube sent out. Boom, Twitch link sent out. Alrighty, let's kick this thing off. And let's start recording in OBS so I can get the VOD. Welcome to the campaign. We're playing as Charles of Navarre's home country, Navarre, located here in the northern region of Iberia, sandwiched by all these powerful nations. France, Castile, even Aragon and Portugal in comparison can raffle stomp me as Navarre early in the game. So we're going to be playing historically as Charles of Navarre, who was a bit of a schemer, bit of a planner, and was always trying to play these larger powers off of each other for the gain of his small county or country of Navarre, while also having claims to some of these French dominions. I don't know what they're called. Fiefs, vassals. County of Evreux. I believe that's the one that we have a claim on. So, gonna try to probably eat up some of Navarre first by allying some of these bigger countries, and then once we've eaten enough of Aragon, we can turn either on Castile or France with the help of Castile or France, whichever one we don't go against. We will be playing an Ironmoan because I am real as hell. Alright. Posture check. And let's start this thing off. Oh wait, no, not as Evreux. Oh my gosh. Cloud save, Iron Man. Let's do it. And it's taking us in. I have a lot of fun with EU5. I know people have complaints, don't like it as much as EU4, but I've never played that. I was a little too young to get into that, so I don't have those good memories. So EU5 suits me just fine. Now, the first thing I do when I load in, delete my castles, except for any castles in my capital, because they're just a big drain on resources, and they're not going to help me win any of these fights against these big nations, really. The castles aren't going to make the difference. So, boom, boom, boom. Keep the one in the country so we don't instantly have our capital captured if someone walks by. Exit the welcome. Possible rivals. We probably want to rival Aragon. And then I don't know, maybe one of these Muslim factions. Granada. I don't know if it actually matters, but I know Castile doesn't like Granada, and maybe us rivaling them will get Castile on our good side. And then I actually have one more rival. I don't want to rival any of these countries yet, because I'm going to sort of be playing them off each other. I don't want to close off any potential paths, so maybe I'll just do Tunis. Fuck Tunis. Assholes. There's my rivals. Don't care about the heirs' education. My government reforms. Alright, now this is actually important. Prosperity, food production, progress to land. We are going to be land-based, so not a terrible thing, although I think our food situation... Oh. I was going to say is okay. It's pretty terrible, though. But I'm not sure how this works in the very beginning of the game without a second having passed. I don't know if these are accurate, or if we need a month to go by to really see the true values. Prosperity is pretty good. Food production's whatever. Progress to lands, okay. Diplomatic, rep, capacity, and progress to conciliatory. I don't love conciliatory. Maybe that's just me being a noob, but I do have in my head that I might need to make a lot of alliances and spy networks. Actually, I don't know if spy networks factor into diplo capacity, but intriguing, but I think it's a little underwhelming compared to some of the other ones. Don't care about religion ones. This is more of like a trade empire, republic type reform, not us. Autocracy, classic favorite. I think aristocracy is good right now from the guides I've watched. I think because of noble growth and discipline. Well, those are the only things it gives us. So of course, those are the two benefits, but I think noble growth, yeah, you want as many nobles in your country as possible because they demand more goods, driving the price up of those goods in your markets. And then if you produce those, you can take advantage of that by taxing the people who are producing the goods that the nobles want, that you have more of because you're growing them more with aristocracy. So, and then discipline is just quite good as a combat stat. Damage done, damage taken. Enough said. So autocracy is a pretty good option. Feudal nobility, honestly, as well. Especially if we're going to be taking subjects, which we probably are, although not in the very beginning. Very beginning, we're going to be kind of the bitches of the region. Loyalty of subjects. Multi-progress traditional economy. It's alright. But I think the crown power is too hard to pass up. And the aristocracy, we waver between not minding and actively wanting. So I think that's going to be our reform. Alright. Religious actions. We don't need to do this right now. Go back to our normal view. We'll come back to cabinet actions, and for diplo actions, we're definitely going to want to improve opinion with Castile and France. Castile is probably still going to declare war on me before I get my our relations high enough to dissuade them, but it should dissuade them from a second war, which is, you know, all I can ask for. The first war, hopefully I can peace out with just some like money and meaningless peace offerings. So we have, of course, our army of archers. I almost wonder if this is worth disbanding. I know that ages 1 to 4, light infantry is really useless, from what I understand. And what you really want is heavy cav. And that would, of course, let us up our manpower. I'm paying 165 for these. That's a decent amount. That's currently our whole deficit. So I think I'm going to disband the unit because it's not going to make a difference in any fights. It's making us negative right now. And our manpower instantly shoots up to plus 11, which is actually pretty respectable. So I think we're going to do that. Research, there's only one option. I like to do my researches one at a time as they finish. Yep, we have an underage heir. Here he is. Charles the Bad. Crown Prince Charles Devereux. I think that's him at least. Marie. Crown Prince Charles Devereux. And yeah, you can see he's heir to Evreux, which we said at the beginning. Anjouin, Navarre, and Mortain. The pronunciation is going to be interesting. Agnes, who I believe grows up in medieval history to be a notorious flirt and seductress, and Philippe Devereux, who is Charles' brother, who does the actual assassinating of the constable that sort of thrust Charles into the limelight. So cool. Cool stuff. We have unprofitable buildings. That's okay. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Laws. Language of pleading. Customs of our social hierarchy and legal proceedings must be concisely and uniformly written down in the language we find most appropriate. Common language. Increased peasant estate satisfaction. I think I already know we're going to be going for this one, though. Cultural tradition. Kind of ass. It's gonna like stop other countries from converting, or rather assimilating. Converting is actually something different. Converting is religion, but assimilating, for example, if they took over Donovan, Garazzi, if I have higher cultural tradition for my culture, it would be harder for like France to convert them to French. Whereas cultural influence is the opposite. It's how well I can influence people to be Navarrese, which is really what we would like. As we just said, noble demand is quite important because they demand expensive goods, which you can make money off. So not only having more nobles, but also how satisfied your nobles are will sort of increase what they demand. So I think this is the clear option. Serfdom gives us even more estate equilibrium, levy size, material output, levy recovery, and building upkeep efficiency, whereas free subjects would give us peasant satisfaction, lower levy size, higher enfranchisement, pop promotion speed, pretty good. Although I feel like this sort of doesn't scale that well. Like when you're early on trying to make a lot of buildings all over your controlled area, pop promotion speed's quite good, but you know, a couple hundred years into the game, you're getting it from other places, and you're starting to fill up sort of your building slots. Levy combat efficiencies, whatever, and prosperity recovery. So free subjects, okay, but I think all this serfdom stuff just like overweighs it a lot. The noble thing especially, but also raw material output and building upkeep efficiency. You know, those are definitely things you appreciate. So definitely gonna go court language. Nice. We have one more law. Oh, this posture thing's tough. Navarrese adaptability. So a unique Navarrese policy, I guess. For belligerent stance, we have all these things. This doesn't excite me at all. Efficiency of cabinet, loyalty of subjects, creation speed, diplomatic rep, conciliatory. It's all right. I always forget if conciliatory hurts you when you're trying to conquer, or if it's just a benefit. Because you have this. Yeah, I think you get more antagonism than. Yeah, you get more antagonism if you're conciliatory. But this makes all these big countries much more likely to hate me by 200%. That's kind of like the exact opposite of what we want, but so maybe conciliatory is what we want. Let's look at the other two. Defensive stance, movement speed down is not great. Fort defense, we deleted all our forts. Combat speed, maintenance efficiency, ass. Okay. Offensive stance, whatever. Dece. I think this is also Dece. Doesn't really matter. I think we just have to go conciliatory, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And then we have the buildings. Pubs with needs. I think I'm just going to delete this. Because there's not really anything I can do to furnish most of these needs. The cloth I can start making. Which both markets are looking for. Or pops in both markets are looking for. Burgos is looking for a bit of furniture, but I feel like those are going to be satisfied like on the first month tick, so I'm not that worried about that. Buildings missing inputs I am worried about, because I want my buildings operating, you know, fully. So we're missing cloth, fine gold, or fine cloth, gold, and glass. Gold we're pretty much always going to be low on because we have no gold in our markets here. So we're going to need to import that, which an automatic trade. So, you know, the automation will take care of that. And here, actually low on tools, which is something we could supply given we have an iron market, or an iron RGO in our land. So I think cloth and tools are a natural first place for us to sort of try to produce, because we can produce. This is all one province, so the wool in this RGO will increase the efficiency of our wool or of our cloth and fine cloth production here, and then the iron will increase the tool production. So Aruna is going to become quite the bustling city. One thing I'm not quite confident on is like market placement. So I don't actually know if it's and capital placement as well, to be honest. But Aruna is our current capital, but to me, Tutera kind of looks nicer because it's on this river. So this is our market center. Market proximity will travel down this river more efficiently and also up this river. Whereas up here, one, it's further from this side of Iberia, so that's bad. And it's not on the river, which they actually have the rivers map mode now, which I actually like less than the original scuffed river map mode, to be honest. But yeah, you can see there's no rivers over here. So I think Tutera is honestly better as a market center. However, I'm not sure really about the capital and how proximity would come through here. Like, I know the type of terrain matters. Where can I see the terrain of this province? Maybe one of these. Religion. I thought it was like somewhere around here. I thought it showed what kind of land it was. Oh, here we are. Okay, it's inland. It's farmlands, so higher RGO size. Road building time is increased. Higher pop capacity, higher food production. Proximity efficiency impact is actually -5%. Which is a negative, I think. And it's flatland. Aruna, on the other hand, is woods. So an even bigger proximity detriment. So it kind of seems like Tutera is the place we want to be with our capital. Also considering it has same amount of pops up here, 32, or yeah, same population, almost 33k in Tutera. Less in Iruna. Interesting. So maybe we'll experiment with Tutera as our capital and see how it works out. I'm gonna be honest though, I like never change my capital. I don't know exactly where to do that. Can I like, oh, it'll cost 17 and 20 stab, which we have 20 stab. Right click coming in clutch. It would take almost 200 days. And it needs these goods, which it has. I might do it off the rip. Is it making point for... Or I should not look at this because the control is influenced by this being 100 control. Or the money is influenced by the capital being 100 control, but 5.5 total wealth. Ew. Is that just all these buildings doing that? How many buildings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. What are we missing? Is there like a cloth? RGO or something? Or a cloth? No. It's just this. The Chancery. Which is kind of expensive to make. To remake. Oh, sorry, Verdulo. I didn't see your chat. Yeah, you get a good amount of unique stuff, actually. As, Navarre. If I can remember where Paradox has put the unique stuff in these, in this new patch. Or newest patch. You can see it's got some, like, unique events. But it definitely also has unique, unique tech. Can I find it like this? No. But you can see, like, with the Navarre flag here, those ones are unique tech. Let's see. Let's see what we can see in the Renaissance. That's unique. I really like the unique techs. Really helps with the RP aspect, sort of. Okay, nothing so far. And they're, like, sort of giving you an insight into your country. Fearless seafarers. Our people have always looked to the sea with awe and fear, well aware of both the rewards and dangers to be found in its briny embrace. Our brave forefathers founded communities that would live not only by the sea, but from it, developing impressive skills on the water. Sailors from our shores are well known all across the Atlantic coast. Which is funny, actually, because you start landlocked as Navarre. So it's like, yeah, my sailors, where are they sailing to? But the other cool part is you can see that all this coastal land are actually cores for us. So that, I don't know if that's like the original boundaries of Navarre or something, but so I guess that's how that ties in. The thing is, I kind of end up revoking all these most of the time I play as Navarre, because you get events coming to you from Castile saying basically Castile's pissed that you have claims on these, renounce them, or tank like a rep hit. So usually I'm just like so eager to keep them on my side that I just surrender the cores and I core them back up if I ever conquer this land. But also I don't think the RGOs are that great. Fiber, wheat, grain, stone, fish, iron? Okay. But like, yeah, it's like one good one. Wait, what? Oh, I'm gonna click on here. It's like one good one in the iron and then some decent, oh, wool's good. Yeah, so like iron, wool here, which would play into the tool and cloth play that I'm going for. Wheat's whatever, these for food, or good for food. So this is a good food province, I guess. Fiber for crops, good for paper and cloth. But yeah, that's one of the unique things. There's a couple other cooler ones, I feel like. I don't know. To me, the naval stuff isn't that exciting. But there's like some, we're tough as nails because we're such a small mountain country type. Oh, yeah, here it is. Always ready. We're born as a small realm encircled by formidable adversaries from every direction. This has profoundly influenced the development of our national character and our approach to engaging with the world. Consequently, we remain ever watchful, poised to respond to the slightest indication of a threat. Yeah. So yep, we got unique techs. Can I actually see here? No, those are reforms. Whatever. Getting distracted, overly distracted by that, I would say, for how interesting it was. Looking here at our balance, I'm just going to leave that there. But I automate my taxes to keep them at 50. My cost of court is fine. Army maintenance, fort maintenance, 0. Diplo spending. We're already improving here. Plus 0 is pretty tough, honestly. Oh, we're improving both. I forgot. So actually, How much does one spy network cost? In terms of... diplomats. Oh, actually... I guess maybe it doesn't cost any diplomats per month, so we could just build the spy network. But then we'll need diplomats to eventually declare war, so I don't know. 0.01 increase. We'll just let that tick up, I guess. Food, stab. My stab is good. Okay. It's decent. We talked about this. What we're going to focus on. Inefficient minting. I don't think there's anything I can do. Pops with needs. Screw them. Cabinet actions. Okay. Let's see. So, let's see how... Anything stick out? No, not really. Let's see what our pops are like. We have 90% Basque pops, which I think is actually worth assimilating up. And we'll assimilate this main body, this main province of Navarre. We will also... I kind of like increasing province control when you have a small nation like this, because you can increase it in all of these places with one cabinet action by 10%. Which is kind of cool. Let's see if there's anything else that I would do. I kind of like the monthly legitimacy one because it means you have to spend less on legitimacy. And then... AI viewers, streamboo.com. Thank you afterwards, CLW1. That's really helpful. What, are you trying to sell me bots? Get out of here. Okay. I feel like the stability one is good too, but I kind of really like the idea of this control, and then when that assimilating finishes, maybe I'll put that guy on stabilizing country. So I'm going to just increase control in here. And now the max control, 95, 94. And it's almost like this whole area is now our capital, which is cool. Now you have to decide on the members. I'm going to be honest. I don't really usually care who my members are. This is a peaceful dove type business. This is a sword type business. He's old as fuck. And you have good sword skill, so that's good. And then this is a kind of tough, but I don't want this to die and then have to like pay for a new guy to come in. So, and he's a noble, so I'm pretty sure it would give increased noble power. And this guy is a burger, so it would give increased burger power. So it's a little shittier, but considering it's just the control cabinet action, which is kind of like just a cherry on top anyway, it's okay if it's like a little less good. Especially since we're already coming up to 97%. It's like, how much better can it really be? Not, well, we know exactly how much better it can be. It can be, whatever, 2.83% better, which is, I don't think that important. Unprofitable buildings. Now, this might be controversial, I don't know, but usually I close all the buildings that, like, aren't doing anything for me. So, this Potter's Guild, probably I'm gonna close for now. Weaponsmith, probably gonna close for now. Paper, probably gonna close for now. Brewery, probably gonna close for now. Did that not work? Go. Tannery, same thing. And Chancery will keep open. As well as these places. Sergeantry, do I... Yes, I do need that. Castle, we're keeping. And then Cathedral. Fine. I'll allow it. Okay, can't afford those, of course. Big ticket items. Scriptorium, monastery, not yet. Those aren't really valuable yet. So I want to jack up the marketplace level, jack up the tool guild level, and build my spinner and tailor's guild, which you can see have like the highest efficiency of anything. Where are those tools? Why is this so low, the efficiency? Because they're using stone. So I want, good thing I noticed that. I want you guys to be using iron, for sure. I'm going to lock that, because the efficiency is higher. And then I have my 100 starting money. We're actually starting the game. It's taken pretty much forever, but let's fucking go. I'm probably going to build... Just a tailor's guild. It annoys me that you don't get the production efficiency bonus from having buildings. Like, it's only from RGOs. So if I build a spinner's guild, it'll get the efficiency bonus from having the wool RGO and Araberry. And then what my brain wants to do is say, okay, nice, we're making cloth at a high efficiency. Now I want to build the tailor's guild, and I'll lock it onto cloth because I'm producing it in that location. And that'll have high efficiency too, but it doesn't. The efficiency is only impacted if it's an RGO. That annoys me. I don't know why that is. I feel like if you're producing the cloth in your city, then this should be more efficient too. I don't know. Maybe one day. But I think the Tailor's Guild is the best bet. And try to drag our money up. I'm not really comfortable yet, like, taking on debt and stuff in the early game, which I know is, like, kind of a meta strategy to, like, to kickstart your economy. But it makes me nervous, so I don't do it. Now this I can turn down because I have that cabinet going, making this good. And I think I just saved a decent... Actually, that looks exactly the same. That's... fine. Great. And now I have 75 ducats left, and I'm... Why are you showing orange? I think it's just because I haven't hit play yet. And I don't have any of these in my nation. Lacking cloth, so maybe you'd think to build the cloth, but I think that'll be sorted out in about 1 month. Are there any... Now, when I'm thinking about what to spend this 75 on, let's just look around here. We have this unique building as Navarre too, so not only tech, but this Brethren of the Marsh building, which gives you sailors, and shipbuilding capacity. But it doesn't give you any of the, like, proximity modifiers, which a lot of those naval sort of buildings give you. Either harbor capacity or proximity through maritime. I don't think any of these affect that. So it's nice, kind of, but actually it's not even really nice. It'll drive your demand for tools up and wood, so that stuff will be... You'll make more money if you're producing those. None of these are interesting. Tar, granary, I want to spam granaries to get my population growth up. Masons, we just want to make sure the price of masonry is low for building. Royal cloth maker, blah, 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 blah. I'm looking for, like, unique buildings that aren't producing, like, bridges and stuff. Bog iron smelter, we're going to want to make these too, because iron is just quite valuable in general. Where can I build these? Oh, nowhere. Nice. What a wonderful country. Bridges. Okay, also nowhere. Awesome. So I can't build bridges, can't build anything like that. We've got the marketplaces, so maybe I'll just... No, actually I shouldn't build marketplaces. I should build RGOs if I can. Wharf, not on the sea. Okay. It's kind of all ass. I can't build these. Okay. So it's probably going to be an RGO angle. which iron is worth the most, but I don't have enough because it's 90. Now, this is where, like, I might want to launch myself into debt a little bit, because getting to 90 is going to be, whatever, 10 months of doing nothing. Whereas if I took out, like, a loan, you know, I would take out 2 loans or 3 loans or whatever, which I don't think would have much of an impact negatively on us, and we would be able to build that RGO right away. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to take out 2 loans and then wait for whatever else I need. How many markets in your country? That macro builder might not be showing you all the buildings you can make. So I can only build markets in towns. I can't build them in these, like, rural... You can see here, a rural settlement versus a town. So only towns can build them. So right now, in terms of markets, I have 1 out of 4 here, and 1 out of 4 here. They're actually pretty important for my country because, as you can see, if I look at the market view, I'm literally on the edge of 2 markets, which is like... I actually have 3 markets. I don't think Barcelona actually touches any of my, or like gets into my country, but it's trying. And so I basically have like bad market access to all of these, which is just awesome. And also my country is split in half between 2 markets owned by France and Castile. One thing I could do... Oh, when I was clicking bridges, it was only showing the Bordeaux market. Oh. Big if true. Yeah, it definitely shows that. When I was looking at all these. Yep, nothing in Bordeaux. What about Burgos? Come on, come on, come on. Lifesaver. So these might actually be worth building first, because this is my wool location. Terra is important too. The X above mass build. Oh, I can just remove all markets. I see. I don't know. I don't know what's better, building a bridge with the when I already can, or doing that like debt scheme. I'm gonna look at the total wealth to see, like, so it'll probably just be worth it here if anything. Can I build tools with copper? I feel like I can. Oh, I actually can. That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. Another thing I wish was that you could split the production method. So in theory, I could have 2 Terra's tools using copper. What's this mean? Tin is not available in my market. It's not copper? Why can't I do this? Oh, I need a copper working advance. And I need to be Central American. Okay, I can't do that. Why? I'm confused. This is making so much more money. Is it? I guess it's just that there's no goods. I'm going to do this and we can import them. And I think it'll automatically import them. But so our tools over here are going to be copper. Over here it's going to be that. And I'm going to put a bridge here. Fuck it. That's what we're doing. Can I also put a bridge in Bieri with this amount of money? I can. I'm just going to do it. I might be falling into a noob trap where it's like that first lump sum of whatever 150 gold you have is quite important to spend well, and these 2 things aren't directly making money, unlike this one Tailor Guild. So maybe I'm griefing, but fuck it. But fuck it. Okay. Now we can actually hit play for the first time. I'm just going to keep it on 3 speed for now, even though it's extremely slow, because I want to keep thinking, but I still want time to pass, and I want some events to start firing. But first things first, I want to appease Castile, who's probably going to go to war with me. can go after Aragon. So let's think. Aragon. You have a little vassal. Who are you enemies with? Me. Oh, that's my rivalry that I declared. They're guaranteeing Sicily and Andorra. So they're not really friendly with anyone. If I look at my diplomacy... No one wants to ally yet, as you might imagine. Negative 160? It's quite the negative. Yeah, like you say, the payback time is probably kind of long. That's fine though. Fuck it. France, negative 49. So low-key France loves us already. That's my definition of loving us, negative 49. Now we sit and wait. Oh, plus 13. Let's go. In that case, I definitely could have just built the iron. Let's see. Charcoal kiln is unprofitable. Whatever. If you're unprofitable, then you will lay workers off, and that's fine with me. So we want to make a market in our territory as well onto Terra. Do I move the capital? The chancery is not even operating that high of a level. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. We'll see how it happens, how it goes. Okay, we're rivals. We're rivals. As I wanted. And I'm just gonna crank this up to 5 now. I feel like I've slightly got my feet under me. One thing I do want to do as well, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, whatever. Jean Devreux, the first and oldest daughter of our queen Jean, the second Capet, is waiting for the entourage to accompany her to her new life in Paris. When she was born, the stars seemed to smile at her, being the heiress to all that her parents owned, but no more. Her marriage with King Pierre IV, the ceremonious de Barcelona, was cancelled, and she became an obstacle for her younger sister Marie. Now she'll join the church in Paris and serve her lord. Rough deal, man. However, some wonder if she could not still be of use of their own. Interesting. Maybe some kind of defect? In any case. Wow, that's a raw deal. Your younger sister marries your betrothed. Oof. She will become a nun, where she can still be of use. I'm pretty free with how much I fucked my clerics over. So I almost want to do this, but also I'm like... What does keeping her even get me? She's not going to be a cabinet member, because she's female, probably. Unless I, like, change my cabinet rules. And I kill my cleric satisfaction. She's a nun. I'm sorry. Pilgrimage. I'm not used to the pilgrimage action yet. And I don't really understand why I would ever need that much religious influence, to be honest. It never seems to impact me. Baron being a vassal. Can I see, like, your loyalty? Overlord. No. Enemies. Wait. Surely this is a French vassal. It is a fiefdom of the county of Foix. Really? And the county of Foix is a vassal, but it's disloyal. Wool, we would want. Wool, we would want. Lumber, we would want. That's exceptionally interesting. Because I always go after Aragon first, but seeing that... So if they're disloyal, does that mean I can... And they're a vassal of Foix, not even of France. Does that mean if I declare on Foix, or if I declare on Bearn, that France would not get dragged in? Could it be? Let's see. Okay, so, Damn, are you sure? You sure you don't want to, you know, leave these guys? What if I got them to rebel and then I declared war on them? You're disloyal. Disloyal as fuck. Okay, we're gonna start a cheeky little spy network here so that we can start doing stuff with all of the vassals in France. Because I've never really realized how prosperous this little area is of Béarn. Lumber, lead, wheat, wine. Because I never even think about conquering France because it's so freaky. Maybe I should though. Nice. Let's see. 100 Years' War. Yep. This is where Charles of Navarre and Navarre sort of started their wheeling and dealing. As you can see, though, still led by Queen Jeanne II Capet. And my little child is 4 years old. I think he was like 20 when he started getting active and assassinating constables. I think my next purchase is probably going to be Iron Argeo. Wow, copper's actually worth more. How can that be? Oh, because the demand's not that high yet. But I think that's bait. I think it will be high once I start building. So I think I should still upgrade that one first. Copper in general, I feel like is less valuable than iron. Copper is 9 goods that build out of it. Iron is 6. I don't know. Okay. Da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay, don't care. Why are you telling me that? Do you have a Fog of War mod or something that's highlighting what I see? I just have an option. It's one of the options. Map. Province names always on. You can just screenshot this if you want. Fill in impassable terrain. I have flat map mode. This is the one that's doing it. Flat map mode when zoomed out or in Fog of War. Not much more to say about that. So, if it's Fog of War, it gets the flat map. If I can see it doesn't. If I'm zoomed out, everything has the flat map. Does it help performance? Hard to say. I got a decent computer, so my performance is pretty good, but logically, I would think it would. Is there like a lot of movement happening here? Just waving flags and stuff. Probably helps performance a little. Anyway. Oh, I love seeing all that green. Oh wait, I closed the other places. Someone also tell me if this is new that I'm closing this shit. But my logic is, one, I want my burgers going into buildings I actually want first. And two, I'm not focusing on RGOs for these things, so I'm like, they're costing me money, and I close them, and then focus on these things. And also, I think it's just like the mental load of knowing I only have a few buildings working is easier for me, but I have a feeling it's not optimal to do this. What's wrong? How are we lacking iron, man? Okay. I thought we were good. I thought we were chilling in the market. What is this? Bruh. Bruh. This is brutal. I sort of turned my income around quick, I guess. That's not a disaster, at least. It definitely went down. It was 13 at the very beginning, like the first month. I'm pretty iffy about granting people privileges through events. Oh, but tanking by 20%. Man. That's gross. How do I get to this estate privilege? Guess I gotta click all the way there. What? Where is it? Oh, it's a privilege? Yeah, it's a privilege, okay. Give them happiness, give them a decent amount of power. Actually, I forgot to look at privileges. I need to hand out some privileges. I guess it's okay to give. Because as I said, like, we care more about our noble happiness than our peasants and burghers. Because they'll demand more rights, so I'll give it to them, see how it goes. Oh, fucking books, bro! No one knows how to make a damn book in 1338. Not accepted a slow development of the works, the convent of San Francisco in Araberry. It's been being built for over 100 years. Lose 8 ducats, gain prestige. Clerics gain... I mean, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty whatever. Simple. Okay. Do any markets have books? Or is it just like... Barcelona, I guess. Lisboa. Okay, hopefully my auto trade, like, sees this and takes care of it. No, it didn't. But I do have 90, so I can build... Spend my extra satisfaction. True. It would be a good time to give the burgers some privileges. Let's see. Copper output. Copper is kind of like not my main thing though. Guild investments. kind of like this. Get this monthly development ticking early in the campaign. Brings my burgers to 15. I mean, this is okay, but my taxes aren't making me a lot of money at this point in the game. Like 2% of this would be whatever it would be, but it's not big. Market attraction I don't need right now. Someone tell me if I'm wrong that market attraction is useless if you're not the owner of a market. I guess I could hover over it and get a good idea. Yeah. I mean, as far as this, just make it sound like it only matters if you have a market. Okay, urban development grants. Send it. And now I think... Can I eke out any more from my nobles? Can I get like down to 44? I mean, that's not terrible. Commoners, anything? Because now these guys have high satisfaction. These guys are low. These are all kind of whatever. Yeah, screw them. Screw them, screw them, screw them, screw the peasants. And I don't really want to tank them any lower, so I think probably nothing in here either. Although I do believe there is a assimilation buff in this one, which is pretty nice. In the cleric privileges. Yeah, assimilation speed, but down cultural capacity, which is fine. More clerics? That doesn't sound that bad. It only brings our commoners down by 0.3. Military orders. Blah, 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 blah. Centralization's nice. Wow. Nobles really don't like that. But they don't mind that. I wonder why. I guess I'm doing it. It's kind of a whatever thing, but you're not happy. That's sad. That's sad. Cloth, wheat, 0.25 books I'm missing. Do I need to like manually trade these? Seriously? What am I doing right now? I'm selling tar for 1.35. Okay. Wait, so 1.36, I need 0.25, so 1.11 should give me create import. Whoa, I've actually never looked at this screen before. Or this pop out. Where are books? Books, books, books. There. And max it. Hopefully that does it. Trading's a little funny to me, but don't believe I should have any more automation possible, or what? We have no trade capacity. No, we do, I swear. Okay. We lose stability for free, and our burgers lose satisfaction. Luckily, we just gave them privileges, and they're happy. Okay. It's happening. It's happening! It's happening! We did it! We fixed it! 1 year in, nothing conquered. How's the 100 Years' War going? Oh, also I want to check. We don't have a... Oh, we do have a personal union. Okay. I don't think I can start any of these. Sovereign succession law. We want unified succession law. To start this, we need 9 more years in the union. Okay. Close that. We got the books for it. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now we've got 30 smackers. I think now is the time to finish constructing all our markets, probably. I'm not that interested in building copper. Building my copper RGO at the moment. It's expensive. However, oh, I can already build this. Oops, I'm slacking. Oh, I should be building a Tutera, shouldn't I? Since it's going to be my capital. Same with this, maybe? I should have done it in Tutera. That might have been noob of me. Maybe I should have constructed all in Tutera in advance. Oh, and we got a new tech. Let's see. Institution growth, burgers in towns and cities, max literacy, and monthly diplomats. I'm going to grab monthly diplomats. Because as I said, I think I'm going to be doing a lot of diplomatic action. And then probably the more burgers in cities is quite nice as well. And their literacy being increased. We like all that. And maybe we'll up the speed in a sec. We have unused trade capacity, really? I find that hard to believe. Just automate it. Gotta remember to kill that book trade. Kill that book trade once this is done in 60 days, 2 months. And since I can't build 2 things at once, and this is gonna take 70 days, we're gonna build this up. Ugh, that's no good. Devastated location. Great. So I think that means I should probably stop assimilating. Quick recovery effort. I don't want to stop doing the legitimacy one. And I don't want to stop the control one. I think that control thing works out nicely. Like, what else would I be doing with that cabinet action? Increasing prosperity, I guess. Alright, there's my capital. Pause, 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 pause. How do I just, like, how do I kill that? Okay. Full trade automation. And I've got 30 in the bank, but actually... Well, no, this is my capital now. I should focus on this anyway. And I think maybe changing capital did do something. I'm up to 10. I think that's because it's a capital. Can start building a marketplace there. And then I'm going to look at what I can build for cash in Tutera. Looks like Taylor is the #1 thing. Which makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense. Aruna's making 4 overall. Tutera's making 3.5. So not that much of a difference. So I think my choice was fine. That's done, so you can go back to assimilating in Navarre. Although, it's kind of useless now. It's like 4% non-Navarrese. Speaking of, I should probably look at my society and my cultures and make sure nothing is too out of whack. I find Navarre doesn't have big culture problems. There's like 2 cultures in this whole area. Basque. Andalusian is tolerated, so that's fine. Tolerated, yeah. That's enough. Good enough for me. Does France or Castile like me anymore now? Negative 143. Yeah, they're going. Whoa. Is England winning? Negative 33. That's doable. That's workable. Insufficient minting because of our lack of gold. And the iron RGO is filling up. Bro, no way England's winning the 100-Year War. $71K. Wait, what? France is getting cooked. That changes everything, honestly. Like, did Bearn? They got freed! Wait, this changes everything. All these countries whose colors changed are no longer French vassals? What the? What happened up here? I look away for 2 seconds, bro. Now I have to figure out how to capitalize on that. I've never seen that happen before. France usually stomps England. But I have no I have negative diplomats. Oh, I don't want to up my spending. I don't have enough money to justify. Wow, that's really crazy. Wow, I want these so bad. Lumber, wool. Where's the ask nobles for diplomats? True. Navarre. Wicked TV, very interesting. Who the hell is this Wicked TV guy? I just had a short circuit. I have the tax base map, but I want the wealth map. And actually... Oh, I already did this. I put on my hotbar this button. I can toggle between wealth and tax base. So now we're on tax base. So this is how much is actually being pulled out of the locations. And you can see in my country, mostly around Navarre. Well, yeah, obviously mostly around Navarre. Versus the wealth is ever so slightly different. But since I have high control in everywhere, because of that edict or whatever I'm doing, the difference between tax base and wealth is not that different. But you can see up in France where they have like much less uniform control, when you toggle between the wealth, so the money that the population actually has is way higher than what's being pulled out by France. That is to say, I wanted to see location wealth in this sort of border region, see where the juiciest spots are. Baron actually read a little bit. Why would that be? Why is beeswax and legumes? What? Wealth is 4. Wealth, yeah. So orange is definitely better. That's weird. I wonder why that is. It's a population thing? 23,000 there. 27,000 there. I don't think that's enough of a difference to explain that. And I've got... Oh, wait. Aruna's not my capital anymore. Prestige, tradition, prosperity, don't care. Rep, don't care. Although noble satisfaction's good. And it's a high percent, which is good early in the campaign. Fund artisan guilds. Don't care. Well, I mean, production efficiency. Production efficiency. Actually, this is pretty good. Stab investment in monthly control, but going towards spiritualist, which is traditionally not what you want. You want humanist, so that what does humanist do? It makes it easier to adopt some certain things. Assimilation speed goes down. That's mostly what it is, I think. Conversion, yeah. So it's kind of tough that it, but it's only +2, and we're already 50 towards it. So that's actually only 6 months of change. Okay, possibly 20% for that one. 20% initial for that one. Oh, land proximity cost. Wait, I want this one, and it's got 36. Irrigation's good because it increases your... Oh, you don't gain an irrigation building. It's just this irrigation products modifier. Irrigation buildings, though, give food capacity, which increases population growth and trade expedition. I'm doing mountain pass. Sorry, I'm just getting a call. Okay. And I'm already at 50. You love to see that. As you said about the nobles, I'm paused for so long. They lose 15. Bro, that doesn't seem worth. I'd rather just wait the 3 months, 4 months, and then push this back down. Cold hard cash for the nobles. We lose 13. They gain 5. I think that's fine with me. I don't have anything I'm really pressed to build right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta check on our food. Ooh, nice. Actually, that's fine. Wow, so is Bern, Bayon, is it even a vassal of Foix anymore? Wait. Foix doesn't exist. There's Foix. Foix. And it's Comingus. Which is... Surely you're the vassal of someone. They're in alliance with Narbonne. What the hell, man? Truce with Auxerre and Dro. Dor's the rival. That's really weird. Oh. I can turn my Diplo down because I only need 0.1 more next month. 0.1. This is at +2 right now, so down a couple, get down a couple pegs. Oh, I got cash I'm not spending. Bosnian independence movement. Where's Bosnia again? Oh, wow, relevant. Oh, psych. And we are at one diplomat. So we... Do I just declare war? No, that's too much stability cost. And actually... I forgot about this. Wait! I have parliament right now. Yeah, no CB, best CB. I can't tank that stability, though, I don't think. In good faith. But you know what I can tank? Oh, I even might be able to... This was one I wanted anyway. The centralization one. And that is whatever. That doesn't matter. So I can actually fabricate on Baron. And Bigor? Wait, what? Burn and Bigore. Bigore. Okay, we've got the Cassis Belly. And then I guess we let this tick on the off chance some events happens that increases Parliament support. And now... Ho! Ho 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 ho. Our forces are equally strong navally, also known as no forces. I mean, looks free to me. I don't know why I wouldn't do this. How much stab is that? Is it 0 stability to declare war? Hard to believe. Oh, lagging. My stab did not change at all. Alrighty, that's big. Usually as Navarre, I'm sitting around waiting to get my ass kicked by one of these other countries before I can ally anyone. And then let's raise levies at 5 speed and go back down to 3. Although, it's not really a tough war, so I'm not even gonna go down to 3, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Move my army up to Donabane, get these 600 in, and make... Oh. Hey? Lowborn. Oh my... It's coming back to bite me. That I made it military only conserve, or nobles only conserve in the military. Freaking Becker! Can I change my cabinet member to someone else? You won't be very good at this, though. You know what? Oh, no. Strengthening government, 49. I guess. No, I'm gonna do this one because I don't really care how fast we assimilate. We'll just make this guy. Fuck it. Yeah, it is a bit rough. But now at least I can have a commander. Send him up. But come on, man. I didn't want to tank my nobility satisfaction. I had to let them. This one I never understand. Like, start creating an irrigation building. Actually, when I was a noob, I would never do this. But I'm now thinking maybe it's worth it. Because irrigation increases pop capacity. Wait, no, you need food capacity to increase population growth. And since it's like, why I never did it is because it's Tutera is a city, or a town, which is not going to have good food production because of it being a town. So it's like building irrigation there is kind of pointless. So minus prestige. Yeah, fuck it. I don't care about prestige. Losing 5%. Gaining ability. I think it's worth because we'll only lose 1%. Since we're already at only 1%. Wait, they also are having parliament? Not for long, baby. And then I guess this will probably make this a vassal. And assimilate it in 10 years. Alright, pick up my army. They seem to have no army whatsoever. Is that true? Yeah. But also I need to get the parliament going. So I want to do this embellish great works of faith. Brings us up to 27. Autonomy support and the stability hit are fine. I'll still need positive stability. And I'm already conciliatory. It's going to be a short war. Don't care about the war exhaustion. And it doesn't bring us down too far. 42 is kind of rough, but I don't know what discount means, actually. This would be better on the... Do we like serfdom, folks? Noble estate satisfaction. We had this conversation. We do like serfdom. And it tanks their happiness less. Even though it's... Okay. Nice. So we got the Casus Belli, and we're gonna get the Parliament to pass. Getting the best of both worlds. Come here, Baron! Give me your wool! Give me your wood! We're not even playing as Charles the Bad yet. We're only Queen Jean II. Occupation over. These should get auto-captured since it's the capital. And be done with this quick little war. What if I just make my country like... That'll be the shape of it. Oh, new research, nice. We're almost in the Renaissance, so whatever I research. Nope, not that enticing over here. This burger thing is still pretty good. Oh, these are decent. But I think I'm gonna want whatever I can do in the Renaissance more when the time comes. Oh, this is going down. Okay. My army maintenance. Oh, we're good. So you become my vassal. Give me as much money as I can get. Pay me war reps. I don't care about maps. You're not... No, I need those locations. You're not giving them back. I don't need to humiliate you because you're now my vassal. And that'll do. Wait, this is, fine, right? Yeah, no one really cares if I do this. Our first war, wow. Against the mighty nation of Béarn. Béarn? Béarn. And I can go here, and I have no diplomats. Inefficient minting. True, I'm slightly inflated. That'll do. And I have my levies still raised. Disband those guys. Inefficient minting, nothing I can do. And we have a truce with Béarn, which is true. We do. But they're our vassals, so it will never come against us again. Wow. Wow! What happened, man? I've really never seen England do so well. Normandy is like no longer a French vassal? That's insane. Wait. All the little countries that Charles is heir to. Evreux is no longer a fief of France. Anjouim is no longer... Mortain is still a vassal. Does Evreux have cores there? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. Evreux doesn't have cores in Navarre, but we'll be in these... Basically, my vision is that we will be in the same... Oh, in Normandy? Oh, is that a historical reference? Do you know your history? I don't think they do. Oh, they have this little thing. Is that just part of their oh, they own that. This doesn't look like they really have cores here. Besides what they own. Give me my damn diplomat, bro. I want to start improving loyalty. Well, the opportunity is that eventually those other countries will be added to this union, and then I'm already counting down on the timer to start, you know, this line that eventually ends up in annexation privilege. Maine. What? Oh, yeah. Okay. So Oh, I have so much cash. God damn it. Oh, at least that isn't done building yet, so I'm not being that inefficient. But I could build these. Oh, do I build these or do I increase... Oh, whoops. Increase my market access. Hard to say. Market access is ass, bro. 78. Fuck it, markets. Max out markets to Terra. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm rich. I don't know why my gold is going down, man. Annoying. Oh, actually, yeah, I do, because I'm jacking all my spending here. France now seek to make us a subject. Luckily, France, you're you're in no position to make anyone else a subject right now, it would appear. Normally, that would terrify me. In most of my playthroughs, France is like just Giga God. Just a Giga God. Okay, Castile is insulting. Okay. So I started this playthrough saying I was gonna RP as Navarre and Charles the Bad, playing Castile and France off each other. Okay. Castile and France both hate us. Can we make England love us? Would you like to love us? 66? Minus 66 to accept an alliance. This is still negative 33. Still improving opinion. We'll get there eventually with France. The question is France now a pushover though? Do we even want to be like that friendly with us? Or do we even want to be that friendly with them? They're buns. I didn't construct this, right? This is being constructed by one of my estates, I think. Castile are now preparing for war. Here it comes. Fuck. The Aragon-Cominges War. I'm guessing Aragon initiated that and is going to stomp them, so not something I really want to intervene in. Yeah. Please don't declare war on me, Castile. That would be so sad. Oh, I got the diplomat. Right. Crank this down a bit. Until... I want to be going down, but I don't want to be doing too much. And then I will support loyalists to maximize their loyalty. Perfect. I will have to improve their opinion as well. So, yeah, probably when one of these other opinions is done. Oh wait, what did I just do to make this negative? Spy network? Wait, I thought I canceled my spy network. Huh. Oh shit, well, they found our spy network right now. I won't be spending on that anymore then. Is that why they don't like us? Because we're spying on them? A copy of the Fueros of Navarre has been ordered. Nice leather cover, best quality. Text will be written in Spanish with its interesting Basque terms here and there. Unfortunately, our queen speaks in French. I cannot speak Navarrese Romance. Translation to French adds prestige and stability. I do have very low stability. A lot of stability. I don't care about prestige. Why would I... Who cares about prestige? Tell me who cares about prestige. Like... Cultural influence, so I annex fast, or I assimilate faster. Artist skill, could not care less. Antagonism delay, don't care. Diplo rep, don't care. Market attraction, don't own a market, don't care. Like, is prestige not just completely pointless for the most part? In which case, I would just take a chunk of stability. Or I can gain a chunk of cultural influence and tradition for my... Basque is my culture. Not actually Navarrese, but it's called Basque. But I keep saying Navarrese. I don't care! Stability. We're gonna be so freaking stable, bro. It's gonna be awesome. And this is now good because the spy network was discovered. Although, I wonder if I can do anything with my... That's a good point. If I can do anything with these while they're still here. I don't want to cast this belly, right? They only have 2,300 troops? That's so funny. I could go to war with them and literally have more troops. I'm so scared, though, that they would replenish their levies in the meantime. And then come and clap me, and I'd have to peace out unfavorably. Also, I can't forget, Castile is preparing for war against me, so I think sort of starting any funny business right now maybe is not in my best interest. Or if I am starting funny business, I think in these sort of border states, wheat, legumes, wheat, olives, wheat. Wow, that's awesome. Lead, lumber, livestock, lumber, wool. Ah, these suck, man. I guess there's a lot of wool and iron, but that's all the way over here. Smallpox. I love having smallpox all over my country. This can go back up. Oh, wait. Wait, what am I? No, this way. Green number gets smaller. Yes. The cost of court, I can trim a little bit. That's good. And honestly, I want one more diplomat so I can start improving opinion with my vassal. Oh, no. I'm not doing that. I am going to do that once one of my other improved opinions ends. Right. I need like a notepad so I can write this stuff down. Don't forget my own plans 1 second later. That's tough, man. Minus 4k population. And Baron's disloyal. No. The Black Death isn't even here. And I'm fucking bleeding, bro. Bleeding pops. Is anywhere devastated? I need a... No, I guess not. I don't see the recover option from the trimmed Diplo spending. That would make sense. That would make sense. Should be fine though, because I have the loyalist support going. Oh, I got a lot of gold. Pause. Spend that shit. I'm not building anything into Terror right now, so that is probably what I want to build. Oh, the Chancery got deleted. I forgot I have to rebuild that. I'm making 8 per turn. 142. So I need 90. A bit more than 90 to build a Chancery. And that would be like 11, or that would be a whole year to get enough. So I think doing nothing for a year is not good. Building a library is decent, but I'm in that position where I kind of want just like flat income. Let's look at the RGOs. Why is wine so freaking profitable? I can't afford it. Can't afford it. Not by that much, though. Cloth maker in Chutera. Send it. And when this is done, I will put another market. Did I build this? I must have clicked build on this by accident. Because I don't see anything to say that, like, one of my estates built it. I must have misclicked this instead of the market. Whoops. Yep, there goes loyalty going up ever so slowly. Can I see that they're, like, preparing a Cassis belly against me? I can, right? They have one on me already. Do it. Do it, you won't. Do it, you won't. The thing is, Castile... How does Castile not just win every game? Like... There's no one here capable of threatening them at all. Even France, like, they can't fight the 100 Years' War and Castile at the same time. Which, actually, isn't that what just happened here to make them get penetrationed? Oh, this is just like France is getting owned again! This is just like rebellion of their fiefs, man. Navarre doing their part even. Wow. I guess the question is, how much of France can I snap up, man? Legumes and wine there. And we will just send the extra marketplace so I don't forget when the tools finish. Castile's been consistently eating Portugal and Aragon. Yeah, which is funny because they did those patches, I forget if it was 1.1 or 1.2, where they like tried to force Castile to be friendly to Portugal and Aragon because they just fuck them up too bad in every single run. Although historically, I think Castile and Aragon were pretty big enemies, so it does make sense. Ah, there it is. There it is. My game froze for a minute and I was like, something's happening. Navarre, Navarre, Anjouy, and Bayonne. Now, what I usually do when this happens, usually this happens earlier, I feel like, in most of my Navarre runs. So I immediately try to get them... What? Oh, I'm enforcing. Doi. I was like, why is this not going down but up? I look at what they want, and I just try to give them... Okay, I'm not doing that. Like, dismantling forts in Aruna, I don't care about that much. Releasing Baron, I do care about. Paying war reparations, I'll do. I'll do it. And then if I jack the payment all the way up, it's still not enough. Okay. So I'll actually have to fight them a little bit. Which, in my experience, you can win like a couple battles usually as they send their initial forces in. And swing the balance of power a bit. And also as Navarre, one of your unique things is that enemy troops in your borders take constant attrition for free. So you can sort of make use of that to just like... Can I give up my cores? These ones? I didn't do it already. That's a good point. Although I also didn't see that option anywhere. Oh, here. I guess they don't care. It's actually making them less likely. Which kind of makes sense, because I know if you're a human player, you would want me to keep the cores, because it lets you fabricate Casus Bellis on me over and over again as you need them. If you see that. Oh no, or is it the other way around? I think it's the other way around. I can fabricate Casus Bellis on Castile. So ignore me. Yeah, I don't know why they don't want any of want me to revoke any of this. Or maybe it is what I said it, I just don't understand it. Whatever. To war, men! Balance the army. I actually have a commander ready to go. Is he about to die? How old is he? 58. Bro, he might die in this war of old age. And now we chill a bit, although... In theory, you can be a little shiesty and come up here. I should have marched these guys up here instead of the small 600 army down there. Also, it's a bit fast, probably for a war. For my skills. My cost of court. 1 tech up. Not ideal. Not ideal, I'll tell you that much. But I wonder if there's like 1 second where I capture this and they haven't captured this, where I can get a favorable peace deal. I mean, that doesn't look that favorable, I'm going to be honest. Dismantle my forts. Don't transfer. Don't release. I will pay you war reps if you want them. I think that's close, man. I think that's close. You know it says -40? I feel like sometimes they're lying. It's closer than that. Although, to be fair, if we're both just capturing locations, that favors me because they're taking attrition. Okay, but also now they can come back and fuck me up. But I'm on yellow territory. I'm on yellow land. So if they attack me, I might just win. Go in debt for mercs. It's not the worst idea. Okay, let's see if I lose this and have to like, just totally become their vassal. Okay. Go in debt for mercs. I could, but like... mercs aren't going to make up the difference here, really. I don't think. Bruh. A bit of a spicy spot here. Oh, I wish I could intercept these guys. That'd be so nice. Fuck it. Here it comes. So far, so good. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. That's huge. Okay, surely that's enough to peace out. Give you all my money, bro. Everything I own. And I'll pay you war rips. I think that's going to be enough. That's going to be enough. If I just dismantle... Please, Castile, I'll dismantle my forts. I'll do anything. It's not enough? For real? I mean, that's okay, maybe. Maybe I can... Yeah, debt for more money. I think I'm going to keep playing it out until like 1 second before I see I'm about to take a terrible fight. Or like an unwinnable fight. And then I'll pause and I'll go into debt if I need to. But like this is gonna flee for a while and maybe I can capture... Oh, or kill these guys. Hold up. That's also huge. Get the fuck back here. Oh, I caught both of those stacks. Just don't come here yet. I attacked into a yellow hastily there. Okay, and now I'm in the yellow. That's right, that's right. Run away. Imagine I end up being able to take land off this. That would be unimaginable, honestly. Oh, this is still occupied. Can I, like... I think I'm not going to take any more offense after this. So can I, like... split off a unit of levies? And send them down here just for, war score? Like, I guess I could just move these guys down after. Oh. You're just levies, right? Light infantry. Levies. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, I'm gonna catch you? Oh. They still have 22k, so there's still no shot I win this, but... Oh! Okay, this is... this is where I take the peace deal. Damn. I'm glad I zoomed out. I, like, halfway didn't see them. So for peace... Oh my... It's so free, man. Oh my god, I can take land. Oh, sneaky Navarre. Sneaky Navarre. Let's see, where would I want? Whoops. Fish, stone. Ugh. Crops, wheat, salt, slightly better. Grains, iron, wool. Good, but not connected to my land unless I, like... I guess I don't hate taking a stone. I could, like, connect like this. That's kind of bad still. Oh, wait. Oh. What? Is this place just... Oh, they're only chill with me having these because they're fish locations, I think. So they don't give a fuck. Oh, no, I can take this iron location as well. Oh. Okay. Okay. What is about this location? Is it like... It's not the region capital. It's got 25,000 guys in there. Is that why? Population? How does 25,000? I don't know. Why do they care about this place so much? Okay. Honestly, I don't care. Can I take some other random little places though? This one too, they don't like me to take. I don't know why. That's wheat. Food's always good. Like, why can I take... That was wool. That is actually valuable. That's actually valuable. Why is... Why is this more favorable when I take this? That's weird. Maybe because they don't like having a floating province. Okay, I want the lumber. I want the wool. I guess the sturdy grains can go. Exclave penalty to peace deal, I see. Ah, fuck. This is so ass. I wish I could pay them like 50 and get them to like this one. Because this is really what I want. Just this strip. I guess I won't take the lumber. That's fine. Okay, I'll just take $1 million. Can I get war reps? No, they don't like war reps. They will pay me a flat fee though. Imagine I could take over the market. Okay. That should do. And I get no antagonism because they attacked me. Annul all your treaties. Fuck Castile. Damn, we are cooking. We are cooking. Thanks for the cash. Thanks for the land. I appreciate it. I think this is like a naval law, but I'm just going to turn what I just conquered into a vassal, so I don't care too much. What? I can't create it. Oh, wait, it's a core. They're cores. They're all cores. That's big. Yes, it is already cored. I totally forgot. Okay, so we're just chilling then. We're just straight up chilling with our little arm. Okay, so I will do naval law then. Maritime law. Oh, there it is. A special Navarrese flavor thing. Plus sailors, plus navy tradition. Which I don't even really want. Oh no, navy tradition is just like army tradition. But progress to naval I don't really want. So it's kind of ass. I guess it's good if you like form Spain or something. I don't know. Naval supplies output. Don't care. Sailors in serfdom? We like serfdom. We like having sailors. Oh wait, but maybe this is better. Protect trade routes. I think we kind of like that. even just for the satisfaction equilibrium, because, like, I don't care about my naval, anything. Traditional economy. It's probably fine now, because I have those good RGOs. But I'm already scaling towards traditional economy. Serfdom we like, but I think I'm already going towards serfdom. So I don't, like, need to push it more, I feel like. Yeah, fuck it, this one. Where were we? Oh, I'm rich! I can build the chancery! And what's this? You're under siege? No longer are you under siege. Lock that production method, bro. Here's my chancery. Oh, or do I build one of these? Why not both, actually? I'm freaking rich. Oh, why am I so inflated, though? When did that happen? Oh my god, that's gonna take like 10 years, or 10 months to go back. Where is my chancery? Built. Chancery replaced. Oh, I could have maybe made a market instead. That might have been better. How much does it cost to make a market? In 2 Terra? 222, I would have had enough. Damn, that probably would have been way better. Finish the marketplaces there. Pilgrimage, I do not care. And you guys, I can start assimilating one, by the way. In 1350. Okay. Am I... Yeah, no longer improving opinion there. Here I am. I feel like they would be allies now, to be honest. No. Really close, though? But now that I see them getting smacked, I don't know if I should ally with them. I'm going to get dragged into these wars. It's like, why be allies with them if they can't even protect themselves? England's balling out in their lands. Okay, we're building this, and then we're building the chancery, so this is going to be tied up for a while. We have a research. Still in the Age of Traditions for another year. So we could probably get one more research done before... Yeah, true. England's looking beefy. England's looking beefy, and they're friendly with Castile, I feel like, most games. So if I'm also allied with England, Castile can't call England in on me, in theory, maybe. They like me well enough. Wait, England hates Castile. Oh. They like Aragon, though. It's tough with the diplomatic capacity I have right now. Okay, let's see. My tech... Diplo capacity... Not even close to needing anymore. Food purchase, maybe, would be fine. RGO sizing rural is nice, but I'm not even close to maxing out my RGOs. I'll just probably take food. Or actually, institution growth is probably better than food purchase. Especially once the ages start going by. And then I have money. I have money to spend. I have both of my towns right now producing, so probably just an RGO. This is the most profitable one, apparently. Is this adjusted for control? My control everywhere is pretty high, though, so maybe it wouldn't make much of a difference. I'm just so surprised wine is higher than wool. Because I haven't actually made anything that demands wool yet. It just feels so backwards to upgrade wine. Forts are strength, we must always attack. I forget what the bonuses are. Logistics distance, whatever. Movement speed, whatever. Fort defense, whatever. Siege ability, fine. Assault ability, fine. And probably offensive, because you lose a movement speed nerf. You don't lose reinforcement speed from being offensive. And siege ability is quite nice. We must always attack. We must always attack. We must always attack. We must always attack. Oh, but if I do court England, I could just cancel this opinion boost. I think I'm gonna. France seems so pussy boy weak right now. 0 troops they have. Like, how long does it take for them to recover their levies? Surely it takes a long time. Canceling. I don't care about France anymore. Like, they're gonna have to spend so long going to war with all of these little fucking nations that I feel like they're not going to be likely to join my wars. Or they're going to have that penalty where if you're already in a war to joining a new one. Up here, what's going on? Okay, that's not good. Get back in the green at least. Even if just a little bit. My inflation's going down. La-di-da-di-da. That's good. Okay. What's this? Gold. Nothing I can do about the gold shortage, unfortunately. I'm getting... I may as well actually just boost my Diplo to get a diplomat next month. So 0.26 next month will get me there. 0.26, there we go. And my leader's... Wait, my leader's only 29. She's gonna be alive forever, man. Charles the Bad is 8 years old, looking pretty bad, pretty evil. My wool RGO, I'd like to develop. Actually, the Black Death. It's probably gonna start somewhat soon, isn't it? Holy mackerel, man. And then, I just want to double check. Also, I can turn this back up. Not more. Just want to check on this. I'm gonna start my policy. 6 more years. That's quite a while, honestly. Aruna is done making their markets. And now I think I get those tool guilds out. I watched a video recently saying that bog iron smelters are actually OP. I can't build any. Perfect. Because they take charcoal, or they take coal, which you make in a charcoal kiln, which takes wood, which you make in the lumber mill, which makes which takes tools, which you build with the Tools Guild using iron that you're producing in the bog iron smelter. So it's just like a giant loop of reinforcing the prices. But I can't build bog iron smelters right now. Unless I had that oh, I had the market thing on. Wait. No. Nowhere, man. Da-dee-da-dee-da-dee. Aquaton. Wait a minute. You're still a vassal of England, right? Yeah. And they're loyal. Also, they don't have great lands, from what I remember. Sand, beeswax, fish, clay, livestock. It's like a who's who of useless RGOs. Salt, livestock, wine, salt, fruit. It's pretty funny. A whole nation of terrible RGOs. I shan't be bothering with them. But actually, Let's put myself back in the mind space. Being an opportunistic little country. What's the control on these places? I also need to start thinking about roads and building roads. That's terrible. And these are going to be even worse. So, not worth building these places up with my control so low. Even here. Yeah. I could always switch increasing control to from my mainland to like over here, and then it would actually be maybe worth something, but I think that would be a mistake. But still thinking with that sort of opportunistic eye. I can travel through the lands of Baron for free because they're my vassal. What do these guys have? Legumes and wine. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it for a guy like me. Wheat, legumes. Thanks, Vardulo. Have a good one. Usually I feel like yellow tree is just OP. Because you get literacy, OP, legislative efficiency, OP, court spending efficiency, OP. Debts and loans, whatever. If I had the inclination, I think you could leverage this to be pretty good. But I am not into taking loans, so whatever. Mercenaries, good if you need mercenaries. These double mercenary benefits. Proximity efficiency, big one. 10% proximity efficiency is really big. Stab investment. This random casus belli is whatever against different religions. And anti-piracy, also whatever. I almost never go military focused in any age. I'm not going to read those, but like compare what I just read here to monthly diplomats, which is decent, but like it's not that great. Like, the March subject type, which I never have a use for. Casus belli creation speed, it's like just plan ahead, and then you won't need more creation speed. Market attraction if you're the owner of a market. Maritime trade advantage if you're trading over the ocean, which I'm not doing either of these right now. Hiring privateers, never do it. Diplomatic reputation, don't care really. Improve relations, don't care really. Loyalty of subjects, like, that's okay, but I'm not really relying on my subjects to, like, give me income. It's just sort of a way for me to, just a way for me to gain more land and cores without really having to manage them. So I don't really care about the subject income. War score efficiency, it's okay to get your war score a bit more efficiently, but like, again, it's kind of like the faster casus belli thing. Like, if you're just good and you pick good wars, you won't need war score efficiency to like eke out a little extra. I mean, I guess it might have been nice in that circumstance where I was capturing this little string because like I couldn't get this one more connecting piece of land, and maybe I would have had the war score if I had this pressuring diplomacy. But like, I don't know, everything that's offered here just seems strong in a vacuum. It's just like flat bonuses to a lot of the stats and modifiers that you actually care about. Okay, make us a subject, France. See how that goes. Oh, okay. Get my sneaky Navarrese hat on. I wish I had Charles leading the country right now. It'd be perfect. Let's see this war. Or actually, that's not a good way to see it, I feel like. Why is this even a thing? Who's excommunicated? France? I don't even know how I would see if someone's excommunicated. Would it like say it here somewhere? I don't know who declared this war. I guess it doesn't really matter, but Aragon has 250 men! Oh, they just haven't raised their levies yet, I think. So I probably don't want to intervene against Aragon here, considering they're giga strong. 18k guys. I have only 4.5k guys after that war against Castile. Wiped out a lot of my levies. Let's find them. All good, all good. Then if I'm starting to build roads, how much are they? Already a road there. Nice. 75. 116. There's already a road there. 200. Well, it's not really 200, it's 116 plus whatever. So they're not that expensive. 75. A little cheaper than RGOs. Sure. Take more efficiency. Kind of want to keep an eye on this war. See if anyone else is coming in. This definitely looks favored for Aragon. GG France, bro. GG France. Getting cooked from all sides. Now they're getting cooked from the south, northwest. Soon enough, probably. Honestly, the Holy Roman Empire is going to get in on it. Crazy. Crazy. I wonder if there was like a micro patch since I played or something. Hotfix. Or actually, I haven't played over on this side of the world in 1.3. I've played mostly in Italy to get some experience with those Italian wars, so I haven't paid as close attention over here. Maybe this is just normal now. Still building the Chancery, still building a tool guild here. That is all well and dandy and awesome and sweet, sweet, sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. That's so sweet, that's so sweet. Sorry, just got a text message. Luckily, in this kind of game, you can check your text messages, and you're not going to miss anything. Okay, so I'm building. Got a new research, and we're in the Renaissance now, so we can start researching one of those Renaissance trees. Well, the one Renaissance tree you instantly unlock. This is going to be done in 2 months. Don't have any... Oh, finally. Stuff looks a little more normal. Yeah, this is like my mental tier list, too, for them. Iron, copper, wool. And then wine can be done here, actually. Oriega is actually still negative, so it's not really worth building more there, from what I understand. Zangotsa, same thing. Arabieri, I think, is my place to go here. My next RGO upgrade. Let's take a look at those researches. Actually, I don't even need to. I just research this first one. I'll open up the rest of the tree. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. This shit's too easy. This shit's too easy. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. But since I don't have enough to build any RGOs yet, I think it's just a... No, come on, why? Lack of gold, It's so hard to source gold early on. I wonder if that's because like other nations don't have their RGOs built up yet, and when they do, they can actually provide enough gold to the world. But right now, it's quite tough getting enough gold anywhere. Oh, whoops, I meant to actually pause so I could figure this out. Where to put my 50 gold? There's another tool guild, I think. Or actually, let me see what's... I should probably just build a library, actually, if I'm a serious gamer. Why is glass so demanded? Excuse me? Hopefully, Mike didn't pick that up. Do I just send the Spinners Guild? I think I might. Diplo actions. Oh my god, I've let this get so high. I wanted to improve opinion with England, because they seem to actually be good. Holy. Crazy. And then honestly... Honestly, I don't think I need these diplomats or anything. Like, what? I've shown that I can kind of beat Castile enough to force a peace deal. Aragon's weaker than Castile. France is so fucked up right now that, like, I'm not worried about them and having an alliance with them. And I'm getting that England opinion up. Alba. So I think actually having all these diplomats is a bit of a waste. But now my shit's disloyal. Oh, quite disloyal, actually. But I'm still boosting loyalty, I think. Yeah. Loyalist supported. Can I not see, like, the change per month? Oh. So their liberty desire is going to... So this will become loyal eventually. Oh, I know what I want to do. I need to improve opinion on my vassal so that eventually I can annex them. Actually, let's check this Aragon War one more time. Oh, I hate these. When they give me the option to either kick a cabinet member out or take, like, a bit of a penalty. Ladron Maulian. You fucker, why are you making me even consider this? It's a sword thing. The sword thing's quite good, though. I think I just drop this. The proud banners of Navarre flutter in the wind and gilded trumpets blow 4 blast salutes, honoring the kingdom's equestrian elites. The air is filled with the smells of roasted almonds. Roasted horses? Are all these things roasted or just the almonds? And roasted intrigue. Navarre's cultural and military prominence are truly great boons, and nowhere is this fact more real than here today. Brag about Basque artistic accomplishments for legitimacy, which I just dropped, so probably that. And I was ranting earlier, I don't like prestige. Easy choice. We got the cloth coming up. Chancery taking 10 years to build. Literally another year before this is done, and it's not even halfway. It's fine, I guess. I'm not annoyed by that. When I could be building up my actual shit here, which I'm currently not. On top of that, there were bridges I could build. I built the wine here, and now I don't have enough peasants to fucking man a bridge. Noob, I'm a noob. I'm just a straight up noob, man. Cleric boost. Noble minus. We care about our nobles more, for sure. And this will still keep our clerics above 50. Religious influence, stability. King Philippe the Fair, Capet is canonized. Okay, sure. Turn one of my ancestors into a damn saint. And now while I have such high satisfaction in these two, it's probably worth looking at my burger privileges again. And I just boosted my legitimacy up a bit so I can spend it on this. How much money am I making from taxes? So how much would tax efficiency matter? I'm making 6.7, 6.8. So almost 8 ducats. If we think of it as like 800 ducats. Wait, no. Yeah. If we think of it as like 800 ducats, 1% of that would be 8 ducats. 16. No, would be 8. No, wait. 0.08. Oh my god, doing math live. It'd be 0.08 added at 10%, and this is 20%. So it would be plus 1/6 to my overall taxes, from what I understand. Which isn't nothing. It's not nothing. We like innovative. We like minus bank interest. Innovative lets us accept institutions easier. And it actually gives us cultural influence. So this shit's just OP. And max literacy! This shit's OP! This shit's OP. This shit sucks. Tradition sucks. Investment doesn't matter. These two don't matter. This is literally a giant suckage. And this is okay, but does not offset this. So we like treasury rights. Don't care. Maritime presence? We do want, but right now, like, it's kind of overextending ourselves to be worrying about maritime presence when our internal shit is whack. It's not like we have a long coastline where we could increase our control big time. Don't care about naval. Production efficiency. Progress to capital. Allows apprenticeships. Intriguing. Production efficiency is nice. Capital economy. So plus 0.05 towards capital would just make this go 0.16 each month to traditional economy, which I think is okay. Like capital, like this is okay. Maximum RGO size is really big. Huh. The population, wait, traditional's OP. I just realized. Huh. But we'd still be moving towards traditional, even if I take this capital economy boost. Curious. Tax for burgers, monthly inflation. I'm never sure about this one. So I'd take 10% less tax on my burgers. Which is what, 0.15? No. 0.105. Yeah, no. It's like 0.10 something I would lose. Even if, let's say we lose 2 ducats here. Monthly inflation is minus 0.05, so I can... Like, how much extra am I making if I go up 0.05? I'm making 8.53 right now. So I'm making like 0.8 off that increase. Making like 0.8. And I'd be losing... where was it? I'd be losing 0.1, 0.2, or I'd be losing 2 ducats. So it's not worth it, I don't think. I think it's worth it if we were better at minting, if our minting efficiency was better, I think it would be more worth it. But also, like, maximum tax for a burger estate, minus 10, that scales negatively for us. Because we're only going to tax more and more from our burgers, so the amount that it's reducing is only going to be higher and higher. So I think I'm going to skip that one. Trade capacity and capital economy. We just realized traditional is OP, individualism. No, we want communalism. RGO size minus is bad. This is dece. Make our buildings cheaper. Move towards plutocracy, which I think we generally want. Oh, versus aristocracy. Oh, yeah. This is good once our buildings are high level and we're making a lot. But I think for now, aristocracy is stronger. And actually, wait, let me just double check. We're currently moving towards it pretty heavily. So I could do this. That is all to say. It's all to say that these are all ass. No, maybe this one. Or this one. I think this one, because then our buildings are cheaper, which we want. We want our buildings to be cheaper. We are moving really heavily towards the other side, so the influence towards capital is not that bad. And what the other one was giving production efficiency. That's better when we have a lot of buildings producing, you know? Like, we're not quite at that point yet. We're not quite at that point yet. Banking has appeared. Great. Great, great, great. Money went back up slightly. This is fine, although we can trim it a tiny bit. Still chugging. This will take 216 days, which is about 7 months. In 7 months, I'll have made 40 something ducats, and I'll have around 90 ducats. This is 76. Okay. I think I sit on my gold until I get to 76 and put an RG on Ereberry. After that, I'll move back to Aruna, build something. Maybe it'll be time to build something in Jutera then. And after building something in Jutera, I can either look at roads or reevaluate my RGOs again. There are a few roads I need to build. Not that many, but there's one there. We already have one to Aruna. Building one to Zangotsa is big, because that's our copper. Building one to Oreyega, big, that's our iron. And then also eventually building them up here. Into this iron. That is the plan. On a higher level, England, you don't like us that much, right? Minus 60 still. Oh, France is reconquering. This was like some sort of other nation before. Is France making a comeback? And should we actually have continued currying favor with them? No, they're still gonna ultimately take L's here, I think. And they're fighting all these excommunication wars. Even Savoy is going to war with them. Even Savoy, little Savoy. Only 11,000 troops? Wait, their leader's excommunicated then. They're both doing wars of excommunication. Now this is some real Charles the Bad scheming. You're excommunicated. What are your best provinces, by the way? Out of curiosity. Okay, it's actually hard as fuck to read this. What it actually means. Like, where are you making your money, bro? Saffron! Oh, I know saffron. That shit's expensive. Wait, what is Perigord? Is that not even part of France? Perigord! Oh. They're at war. Do they have any allies? England! They're a vassal of England. Of course they are. Fuckers. England's not at war with anyone. England's absolutely pilling? Piss, chilling, and scaling. What an L. What an L. What about you? Are you someone I can invade? You are... Oh, you are actually someone I can invade. Do I want to? Wine and legumes. For some reason, wine is quite expensive. You have truces with Normandy and Narbonne. And they're on France's side in this war. They have a casus belli against France. Do I have a casus belli against France? No. I'd have to create one. But, like, realistically... Can't really reach any of those high-value areas. Like, Perigord is not part of France. Horses, copper, horses, saffron right here. Okay. That could be done. Maybe. And dyes are right here. We like dyes. Salt, silk. And that's owned by France. There's Narbonne. I was wondering where they were. It's tough to fucking know what to do, man. Ribeirac. Like, just click around here. I wish I could see the wealth overlaid over the country boundary, because I'm like, all these small countries all around, I only want to see that the valuable places that are actually in France. I'm not seeing it. Whatever. Way weaker than Aragon. We're at 17,000 men, we're at 5,000. Okay, whatever. Alright. We're going to build Arabieri. Then Aruna. And what are we gonna build in Aruna? Probably just one of these. Lock that shit. I don't know why this has a... Be the Wool Spinners Guild. That's literally what you are. Oh, because I haven't built it yet. I think is why it's showing it like that. So really my goals are like... I want to care about these French lands, but I just can't bring myself to with how shitty these RGOs are, man. Dyes are good, saffron's good. Saffron's right here. I can get that. I think. But it's so scary going to war against France. I have no allies. No allies, and probably no one even wants to be an ally. Okay, no, some people want to be allies, but just the shitters. Just the shitters want to be allies. Oh, my shit is out of whack again. I don't want to lose my one diplomat, really. I'd like to have one diplomat ready to go. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As I said, once this finishes... Wait, my chancery is done. It's too good to be true. I also could recruit some troops, right? Armored horsemen are the most OP all the way until age 5 when infantry is, but until then heavy cav is. Okay, that's expensive actually. How much were the archers that I disbanded? They're worth 137. That's cat. They're not worth that much. And then, oh, funny that I have my, I should have left the castle in Tutera when I started this run up, actually, if I had known I was going to make it my capital. Now I have my castle not in my capital. Whatever. And then just looking real quick at what I can build. Nothing in there that I can afford yet. None of this really matters. Can build a sergeantry. I forgot this got removed. It's not terrible. It's only 25 coins. Ducats. It's only 25 ducats. It's only 25 ducats. A library. Okay, so there's actually a lot of shit I gotta build. Building a library first will be what we do. Library. Library into sergeantry. And Aruna, you probably need the same shit. You need a library too. Libraries are just so nice because they request these items to run. And it lets you start making money off paper and books once you get enough urban places that are requesting them. Right now, though, in the early year of 1343, no one wants to read yet. That is seen as nerdy and lame. And what's badass is fighting, actually, in knightly combat. But later on, people realize reading is fucking sick. And they will start demanding books. Speaking of demanding books. Oh, I'm not making enough books in this place. And it's screwing me over. It's making me wonder if I should just build a little scriptorium over here. Because it keeps seemingly happening. Okay. I think we automatically started a trade to fix that. That's how I'll handle it for now then. But we're building the library there. We can build the library here. And then just make sure I'm not forgetting any buildings that I want to be building over here. Yeah, no. Temple, monastery, scriptorium, lieutenancy. No. Lieutenancy, I believe, is a Navarrese special thing. Or maybe it's a... it's because I'm Basque, I think. Or because I'm Iberian. All the Iberian cultures can build lieutenancies, I'm guessing. Which is slightly different from the governor seats that you can build in other countries. France seek to make us a subject? It's been that way, bro. Wait. Angelim. This is my guy, bro. This is my husband. Bro. When he dies... What does this mean? I don't know what this little box is. Is he a vassal of England? No! Bro. I was so excited because, oh, they're all vassals of England now. All the places that my heir inherits, Charles the Bad, are usually held by France, and since England kind of fucked them up, I was like, finally, I can assimilate those places in my marriage or in my union, which is not possible if they're part of an empire, from what I remember, or if they're a vassal of someone else. However, Navarre, Avro, Anjouy, Mortagne. Where's that? Where's Mortagne? Is that a big one? And Bern, which that's my shit. And I thought I was going to be able to take all those anyway. Let's look back at my research now that I've got this one done and where we want to go towards. Peasant levy is fine. Granting privileges would be nice. Ordinal of Casus Belli. Again, like, just get good and pre-plan your wars well enough. You'll always have a Casus Belli. Max RGO size. We're not near RGO size cap. Food production, I think. We're a little low on food production. But I don't... You need a high food production for a percentage boost to your food production to actually, like, be meaningful. I don't know if mine really is that high. Don't care about supply limit. Don't care about max RGO size in towns and cities, or founding towns or cities costs at the moment. Max literacy for clergy is nice, but it's not a key. Stab investment's nice, but not key. Religious war just is useless. Inquisition law, pretty useless. Except I think you can get like some... Yeah, at least you can get like some state satisfaction out of the papal control one. But not useful. Monthly prestige, I think prestige is useless. Literacy for burghers is good. Maritime trade advantage, not really for us. Proven relations is whatever. Loyalty to subjects, whatever. Noble estate, that's big. Subject opinions is okay. This will help boost us up. This will be nice when we start annexing. This will be really good, actually. This is good. So I think it's pretty obvious I should go left-hand side. It seemed to me. Improve relations, even though that's kind of useless at the moment. And we're still out of books. Is that what it is? Yes. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? It really makes me think if I should just bite the bullet and build just like one book building here. Because you would think they would prioritize sending the books to my own country, but I'm not sure if that's true, or else I would definitely do it. In fact, I might still definitely do it. Because this is stalled out, this is still building. I don't have enough money for RGOs. Nor do I have any RGOs I'm dying to build, really. I don't have enough peasants in them. Well, that could be good to build the wheat one. How much does that cost? Since we just saw we were a bit low on food, cost 51. Cost 51, cost 51. Okay. Good. Diplo's good. Okay. And then we're about 5 years out from being able to annex our vassal, I believe. Till 50, yeah. Bankrupt merchant. 1 coin, okay. One coin for something not bad to happen sounds pretty worth, honestly. Is this serious, man? Come on. I'm doing it. Fuck it. But can we, like... Bro. If I go minus on this... Bro. That's so annoying. Looks like something's happening. I'm kind of frozen. No, it's just the month ticking. Okay. Thought I was gonna get declared on out of nowhere. Like Castile again or something. Even though I think we still have a truce. Maybe Aragon this time. We do want this wheat RGO. Boost our food up. We also want to start building granaries. So I think like our tier list is build into Terra whenever we can. Build in Aruna whenever we can. Build RGOs whenever we can. Build roads whenever we can. build granaries whenever we can. I think that's my current flow chart of like prio building. Let me know if that should be different. Let me know if that should be different. Also, I think I can up the speed ever so slightly. Because I'm not really doing shit. And I can get another Cassis Belly. Of which I think I do not need. One, I don't think I need a Cassis Belly right now. They're back up to 5k troops. Maybe I do want to be friends with them. It's more than I have, I think. No, I have more. Let's go. You kind of love me. Slight love. But you don't want to ally yet. Oh, just ally with me, England. Come on, bro. Oh, what is this Greenland? Some livestock location, that's it. Okay. You are Giga still, but that's okay, because you raise troops from all over the world, or from all over. Take a long time to get here. I'm slightly stun locked, because I kind of want to make use of this Gortique to get another Cassis Belly on someone. Since I feel like we've been at peace for a while, you know, it's not the worst thing to get another vassal when our utilization of diplomatic capacity is so low. It's just tough. I have no alliances that are worth shit. 0 troops. 100 troops. It's just kind of ass. It's just kind of ass, I hate to say. It's like, do I go here? Like, I don't want to just declare war on France when they have all this shit. That being said, maybe I just should. Maybe I should just do it. No, I think I want England as an ally first. I think this is just going to be a normal... Maybe I can do the... Yeah, gravel roads. Just check the other ones. Farming innovation? No. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Bilbao becomes a town. No, because it's iron. We don't want to reduce the size of the RGO in that location. Road network it is. And then let's see how much it costs to build these damn roads up to our metal RGOs. That one's 171. 171 days. 100, say 150 days is 5 months. 5 times 9 is my income is 45 plus 44. So it's just about 90. So I'll have just about $90 in the bank when this finishes, in theory. So yeah, I think I just chill, and I can build like 1 road for a discounted price, maybe. Traditionalist versus innovative. Stab down, gain money, gain innovative. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's what we want. And now that actually lets us get to the road before this is over. What happens if it passes, actually? I think it's just you get like a centralization buff. Yeah. Which is like not really anything, honestly. Well, it's plus 10 though. So that's like... it's like 100 months. No, not actually 100 months. It's like at least 50 months of offsetting us going towards decentralized, which is not what we want. In fact, let me just take a quick look. Why are we moving this way? Why are we moving this way? Why are we moving this way? The development, the control, parliament in our capital. Oh no, it's the pluses. Fiefdom subjects. It's because we have a fiefdom. It's because we gave market fairs to the burgers. It's because these fucking fort licenses. Oh my god, those are always such a pain in the ass. And these communal lands. I want to get rid of those two. Fort licenses and communal lands. Those are privileges. Communal lands I can get rid of for 20 stability. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. We're almost there. And I could even crank the stab up a bit. Took that down one. I'll make this for 102. Oh, I can't do it next month. Ooh, okay, wait, we can't do it next month. And then this is going to be up. So we need to do something like that. And that will get us to where we need to be at 102 ducats after this month. Yep, there it is, just as I wanted. Road build. What? Is it 102 point some invisible amount? 0.66. This has 37 days left, so oh, we actually have another month. That's big, that's big. Let's put this back up then. So that we're not losing our diplomats, or our one diplomat who is hanging out at the castle. And then this really needs... Okay, wait, pause. We build the road to Zengotsa. Beautiful. Road to Zengotsa, and then I need 7% over here. So that's unfortunately not enough. Communal is what we want, so I think that's probably what we'll go for. Oh, or I can remove these spiritual retreats. It's decent. This is pretty nice. Move us closer to communalism. But we're already moving there every month, so... Changing 0.05 toward per month. Yeah, so I think we just address spiritual retreat complaints, because those are not good. And now we're good. Now we have enough to pass easily. Even like... Okay, actually, never mind. I was going to say, if there's like a 20-something% here, then... It might be worth, like, getting a Casus Belli to... And then just doing the other thing so that we're back at 50, but... Nice. Okay, centralization... okay. Probably only gonna go for another like 10 minutes before I shut this thing off. So what can we do in that 10 minutes? Well, we can build something in our capital, that's for sure. And we really want to start taking chunks out of Aragon. I almost wonder if it's worth allying with Castile, or attempting to ally with Castile to try to fuck up Aragon. I think it is, and I think that's a good thing to do at the end, because it'll set up the next stream where we'll go after Aragon as our major goal. England, do you like me yet? 53, come on, man. You hate me. Sucks. I guess there's a lot more of this that can be done. Guess we're only like 1/3 of the way improved. Sure. Speaking of Tuteran building in my capital, I need a royal court or garden. It might be, and garden rather. It might be time to grab these now that I'm making like 10 ducats a month. It's only like 10. It's less than a year to get that amount, so. Intervene against Granada, intervene against Aragon, because Granada is my... And they're at war with Castile. Okay, but I don't really care about Granada. Literally just betas down here that are never going to get up here. News of... Oh! A pop... I didn't even read this pop-up. News of war in the Moroccan border has reached the realm. Castile has resumed the crusade against Morocco, and Count Philippe the Wise, my husband, Devereux, has quickly returned to Navarre to take part in the fights. Despite the apparent lack of benefit for our kingdom, we have always felt it was our duty to help our neighbors expel the Muslim from Iberia. Of course. Of course. Count Philippe will command our fighters. We gain prestige. A lot of opinion of Castile. 90% our husband dies. Okay. We must send men to the crusade, but not Count Philippe. You gain 50 opinion of Castile. Not our business. Historically, we sent him. Interestingly. But do I need a full... Do I need the prestige? Which, again, I find to be quite useless. And do I need a whole extra 50 reputation of Castile? Like, I'm not an NPC. So I don't know if my reputation even means anything. Like, yeah, my faction reputation, we don't like Castile. But me as a human, don't mind them. So I don't know if this number actually matters. Enemy of my enemy. They like us quite a bit, honestly. So I think we just send men, but not Count, even though I don't care about our husband, really. I don't know why I would. And then in Tutera, I gotta build something. I gotta build something in Tutera, right? Could be a granary angle. No, probably not, actually. It's probably one of these. Oh, the sergeantry gives me a lot of crown power there. I actually should have done that way earlier. Wait, it gives 25% crown power? Can I, like, see? No? Can I see what a sergeantry gives me? Okay, maybe it just gives me nothing now. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. And then let's see, any peasants here? I almost have enough peasants here in my copper region to build that out a little bit. Build another RGO level. I have enough in Arabieri, actually. So I should probably upgrade these two. And also my wheat for the food situation. Or maybe I should do the wheat first. God damn, bro. I think I'm doing the wheat first. Huh? Plus, I'm so confused. How did this change by 500 in 1 month? How much I'm not spending anything on food. It's weird. Get my iron up, man. 75 to expand that. Building that. Building this. That'll take 5 months. So 40, so we'll have enough by the time this is done. And then just looking at roads. This one costs 98. Nice. Come on, Zangotza. I'm actually making more out of Zangotza than Noriega because of the control. Because I built the road, probably. 100%. Holy. Holy, holy. Oh, we got a research, little research. I mean, we're still going that way, I think. Don't really care about any of these. Or any of those over there. And I think we're going first for the noble satisfaction. I'll do my first 2-step out research right there. It's big for me. Okay, I got 75 smackers. Almost there. Wait, 127, 129. France has sought to make us a subject this whole time. Nothing new there at all, actually. 13, 129. Oh, it's flipped. Do I have enough? Ah, so close. And also, we're going to start, I forgot, improving opinion here, and hopefully we'll get an alliance. Because we have the distance thing. Yeah. Oh, missing key. Right, right. Maybe they'll never be our allies. What land do they desire of ours? Covets land. Which ones? Aruna. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. You're not getting that. Okay, they literally covet all of my land. And will probably never be allies with me. That's nice. We're ready to build something else here. Which probably should just be another spinning guild for 33. Crank this up. Crank this up to max speed now, because I've become a pro. Kind of know where I'm going. What the hell? This is literally gore to look at. What the fuck? It almost looks like the HRE. Dude, France is so cucked. Oh, that's insane. I guess this is still a French vassal? It's an appanage, but it has 0 loyalty. Wow. Will we bail you out for 25 coins to increase our burger's happiness? Will I do that? Or will I drop their happiness? I'll do it. Not really trying to build anything pressing right now. Just that wool spinner situation. Which I can get another couple months. It's not gonna hurt. What's this? Low food in some capacity. In the Bordeaux market, so that's not even really my main market. Actually, they're clawing into my lands. They actually got most of my shit. One thing I could do, actually, that I'll probably do next episode because I don't have enough time or enough for next stream. Rather, diplomatic diplomats is request that Castile give me market access preference. Wait, no, request market access preference. And what that means is that basically all my land will fall under their market, or like it's more easily able to fall under their market, so it should be enough to push their market into all my territory if this other Bordeaux market is having trouble. But yeah. Okay, so I've got that. I can build another Spinners Guild. And the Black Death has arrived in Kanar, which I think is a good place to leave it. Let's see where that is. Far as fuck. So we'll see how we fare during the Black Death next time. But thanks for anyone who decided to watch this. First stream. First Charles of Navarre stream. And hope you come